So, we've covered a number of different topics here, and that's great. But there's one that we haven't covered yet that kind of overwhelms them all. Climate change! Yay! And look, I get it. It feels inevitable at this point. Every day we hear about how this is terrible and how that's broken and how this is inequitable. It's good. We're paying attention to all these things and that's great. But all of this is happening against the backdrop of the world shifting beneath our feet. California is on fire. Siberia is on fire. There's hurricanes in the Pacific, 2 at a time. There are plagues of locusts in Africa. The Rio Grande is empty. I'm sweaty and I need a hug and I'm oh God. Okay, so we've all kind of been overwhelmed by this, right? We hear about it again and again and again, and frankly, it makes us want to give up. As a nation, we've adopted the idea of, fuck it, we're all gonna die. And meanwhile, the rich and the powerful, those who helped to put us in this situation, have reached the attitude of, fuck it, they're all gonna die. And look, we can all do little bits and pieces to help affect the course of climate change. But none of this really matters unless we have a leader that understands the scope of the problem. And that brings us to one of the most important small steps that you can take to fight this tragedy. Vote. Let's take a look at the way that Donald Trump has addressed climate change on his website. Where you might expect to find on his website a plan about climate change. You know what you find? You find a list of ways that he's made it worse. And Joe Biden, he has a plan. It's not much, but it exists. And look, we live in the future, and the future is awesome. It's so cool. I have a rectangle that knows more than the Library of Alexandria did. I could get in a tube tomorrow and go to countries that my grandfather wouldn't be able to spell. Most importantly, I could have a pizza here in 30 minutes or less, and that is a miracle. We don't have to watch the world burn. We're not done. We haven't been beaten. The world isn't ending. Not yet. Not unless we let it. All right, I'm gonna go recycle something and ride my bike and stop eating beef and stuff.